Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, our group will present Annuity and Trade Discount MAT112, Class AM110 Group 2. This is our group members. Question 1. Explain briefly on the terms of annuity and ordinary annuity. Sentence. Give 2 examples of annuity in real-life situations. Example 1. Austin and Michelle went for their separated path of life in 2010. It was a good term divorce. However, Michelle had no experience nor knowledge on how to invest, but she got Rm 500,000 in the divorce settlement, which is half of Austin Rm 4,001 ringgit. Austin managed to buy an on-the-spot annuity for his ex-wife. It was an inflation-adjusted annuity that granted Michelle Rm 2,000 monthly in the first year and is inflation-adjusted up each year thereafter. Other than that, Michelle somehow did get Rm 1,500 monthly from Austin's Social Security, which gave her a total of Rm 3,500 per month in income, all of it inflation-adjusted after the first year. So now, Michelle is set for life with a lifestyle income stream that allows her to cover for her living expenses and have some money left over. With that, she does not need to know or care about how to invest in that money as it all covered till the end of her life, thanks to his responsible ex-husband, Austin. Example 2. At the age of 28, Kamal and Masra had a child. Unfortunately, the child was internally disabled in a tragic accident 5 years ago. The husband and wife continued to care for their child as she grew older. The child is covered on their medical insurance policy. However, they are worried about the child's fate in the future if both are nearing pensionary and unable to continue to support their child. The child received an award of Rm 2.5 million in an out-of-court settlement from the accidents. Kamal managed to buy a deferred annuity for the child that will be when Kamal reaches age retirement, which is 65 years old. At that point, the child will be 40 years old. The annuity firstly pays Rm 3,500 monthly and is inflation adjusted for the life of the child. Other than that, she will also receive additional income from Social Security disability insurance that makes the child is full coverage for her life, no matter how long her parents live. B. The future value of an annuity and its formula. The future value S of an annuity of an payment of R ringgits each, paid at the end of each investment period into an account that earns interest at rate of I per period is given by S equal R bracket 1 plus I close bracket multiplied by N minus 1 divided by I close bracket. Then, to find the amount of interest paid or earned can be found by subtracting the total amount paid from the future value. I equals S minus N R. C. The present value of annuity and its formula. The sum of all the present values of the credit payments and its net at T equals 0. The present value of an annuity of an earned payment of R ringgit each paid at the end of each investment period into an account that earns interest at the rate of I per period is A equal R bracket 1 minus bracket 1 plus I close bracket minus N divided by N close bracket. Then, to find the amount of interest paid or earned can be found by subtracting the present value from the total amount paid. I equal NR minus A.
Ali is buying a new coffee machine for 25,000 ringgit, Malaysia. To finance his purchase, he traded in his old coffee machine for 20,000 ringgit Malaysia and takes a loan of 25,000 ringgit Malaysia from a bank at 6% compounded monthly? A. If Ali intends to settle his debit in 5 years, how much must he repay the bank monthly? For this question, we use this formula, which is I equals K divide M equals 0.005, N equals MT, which is M12 T5 equals 60. A is 25,000, K is 0.06, M is 12, T is 5, I is 0.005, N is 60. So find the value for R. R equal A divide 1 minus multiply 1 plus I multiply minus N divide I. R equals 25,000 divide 1 minus multiply 1 plus 0.005 multiply minus 60 divide 0.005. So the answer for R is 483 and 32 cents. For B, immediately after making 12 repayments, Ali wants to sell his coffee machine. If the bank requires him to settle his outstanding debit in one payment, how much must he repay the bank? For this question, we use formula Sn equals R multiply 1 plus I multiply N minus 1 divide I. S13 equals 483 and 32 cents multiply 1 plus 0.005 multiply 13 minus 1 divide 0.005. So the answer is 6,475 and 15 cents.
Trade discount terms. Trade discount terms is differences between the list price and the net price that were given by the manufacturer to the retailer. Trade discount formula also used by the retailer to calculate the amount of trade discount that they got for the bulk purchase of items. Formula for trade discount is equal to TD equal to list price LP minus N price NP. Amount of trade discount. Amount of trade discount mostly used by the manufacturer to calculate the total amount of trade discount they got for the sales. Formula for amount of trade discount, list price LP multiplied by trade discount rate D. Chain discount is a series of total trade discount percentage that were given by the manufacturer to the retailer who buys in bulk. 30%, 15% and 2% is the trade discount rate. Every trade discount rate need to convert to decimal places by dividing it with 100. Hence, 30 over 100, 15 over 100 and 2 over 100 equals to 0.3, 0.15, 0.02. Chain discount formula. Net price NP equal to list price bracket 1 minus D1 bracket 1 minus D2 bracket 1 minus D3 until 1 minus Dn. Cash discount is a discount that was given by the wholesalers to retailers to pay their invoice within the amount of period. Net 45 is a due of the full payment which is due in 45 days of the invoice date. Trade discount were calculated based on the sale price of the items. Meanwhile, cash discount were calculated based on the total amount of remaining after deducting the trade discount percentage that were given by the manufacturer to the retailer.
Question 4. An invoice date 21 February 2002 for 2,500 ringgit including 200 handling charge was offered trade discount of 15%, 7% and cash discount term of 510, 220 and N60. Fine. Question A. Explain the cash discount terms of 510, 220 and N60. So, the solution is 5% discount is given for payment within 10 days. 2% discount is given for payment between 11 and 20 days. And for N60, full amount must be paid before 60 days. After the 60 days, the bill is overdue, meaning that the full amount is due in 60 days. So, if the buyer pays within 10 days from the date of the invoice, he is entitled to the 5% cash discount. This is the most common type of cash discount terms and is called ordinary dating. Question B. Find the net price after trade discount. The solution is, we know that handling charge of 200 ringgit is not a discount item. So, we use formula NP equal to LP in bracket 1 minus D1 in bracket 1 minus D2. So, when we calculate all numbers in bracket, we got 1,818 and 50 cent plus 200, we got 2,018 and 15 cent. C. Find amount paid on 3 March 2022. Since the payment is made 10 days from the date of invoice, the buyer gets 5% cash discount. So, we calculate 1818.15 in bracket 1 minus 0.05, we get 1727 and 0.24, we plus with 200. So, the amount paid on 3 March 2022 is Rm 1,927 and 224 cents.